Hey everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So today we're going to jump back into Lil Guardsman, and we are obviously getting closer to the end of it. We are at 84% right now. So let's go ahead and continue the game. And if I remember right, the last one was got the Air Force together for the kingdom. So we were at level 10.
Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. We're here live down at the parade where St. Swithin himself is set to make an appearance any minute now.
Oh, I think I see him. Yes, there he is, riding merrily atop his rain cloud, throwing many barometers to the happy dancing children below.
Just a reminder, because of the parade's extensive and convoluted route, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
Haha, we can't hear it because I have turned the music off. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started for the day. Looks like we don't have a note.
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday. I hope he's doing okay.
Come on! Give it back already! Stop saying that!
Alright, break it up, you two.
Lil, what are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
There's a lot of rats in here, Lamont.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are pretty smart. This one stole a crystal that I found.
Oh, give it to me.
No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
Reason with it, meow? That might just drive it away. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I wonder if I could. Let's try this.
Hey rat. Meow.
The rat looks at you with an expression that conveys that it is not only embarrassed for you, but for all humans in existence. Wow. It moves, revealing a mage-grade crystal. Hey, but I still got it.
He gave it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo! Get out of here.
Okay, jeez. I have to go to work anyways.
No, not you. The rat. Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I've cleared all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Thank you. Oh, I got 12 now. Okay, where's Ilsa or Simon? Good luck. Okay, let's see.
I was supposed to meet her at Councilwoman Ash's office.
Okay, where's Simon?
I was supposed to meet him down by the docks.
Okay, good luck.
I don't need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
I love this game so much. Squeak. Maybe there's something we can help him with.
Squeak!
Wait, did you just say the word squeak?
Is it a shapeshifter? Huh. That's sus. There's a note. Okay, dear whoever reads this note, Garby's Emporium of Wonder will be closed in honor of St. Swithin's Day. Darn it. Please feel free to take your business to some other establishment in town. Oh wait, there isn't one. I'm the only shop you got. I have you people in a capitalistic chokehold. Ha ha ha. Store will be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. P.S. If this is Lil, I saw your hooligan friends when I wrote this note, and they've got a shift's worth of crystals if you can track them down. Garby. Thank you, Garby. Well, we got one. Wait. Can we go out there? No, we can't go out there. Okay, so let's see if we can track down our friends real quick. Where are the ladies that work here? Why are they not working? Okay, said the girl was with Ash. Ooh, there's a lot of places. Okay, so let's go to Ash's office first.
Lil? How unexpected.
You too. Where's Travis?
Does Ash's assistant Travis know you're in here?
Oh, he knows. And he's not happy about it. Councilwoman Ash took me on as her new unpaid intern.
What?
My mom said this will fast-track me to get into the youth politician training program for two-faced cutthroats and liars, or the YPTPTFCL. She says it'll help build character.
Yikes. I'm here because I'm supposed to tell you that Lamont won't be able to meet up later. He's, stuck at the office.
Oh, that hard-working lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me. He's so distractingly handsome that it'll both impress and intimidate my opponents.
I thought she liked the other one.
Okay, well,
Simon.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that.
Now that you mention it.
Ugh, here we go.
Oh, crap.
I just said that. I didn't really mean it.
The YPTPTFCL does have an entrance exam that I could use your help with. And I've got something from Garby if you do.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, what do I have to do?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I still need to answer. Here we go.
Oh, God.
What was the name of the late King Oswin's father?
Oh, my God. I don't know. Was that brought up in the game? I don't remember. I want to say Maverick, but oh my God, I don't remember. Okay, I don't know. I feel like it's that one. Maybe it's Artemis. It's probably not these two. Let's go with Artemis.
Okay. Question
I don't know.
2.
I'm probably wrong.
What is the current name of the Goblin Ball Stadium?
Oh, that is... I named that the Exciting Coliseum for Overpriced Food.
Great.
I knew that one for sure.
3. The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
Oh, God. Queen Talia and King Salvatore, Queen Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, King Fangirl and Queen Amelia, and Queen Turtledove and King Phineas. Isn't he named after his father? Oh my goodness. Or is it Buttermilk? Okay, let me think for a second. I'm trying. I remember because he's repeated it. Yeah, I think he's named after his father, but I do not think his mother's name is Turtledove. I think it's Buttermilk. So we're just gonna go with that one.
Last one. Mega rock
This is
superstar
hard.
Vlad Extreme plays what kind of instrument?
Guitar, lute, bazooki, or saxophone? Isn't it the guitar? I think it's the guitar. But I could be wrong. What is a bazooski? I don't know what that is. Is that like a real instrument? Oh man, isn't it a guitar? Maybe it's the lute. You know, because a lute would make more sense for the time period. Let's go lute.
Actually, looking over all these questions, I'm pretty sure all these answers are right.
Okay, I'm
Actually,
hoping that
for
is a good
seconds
sign.
Now, here, Garby actually gave me 2 of these.
Oh. Did he really give them to you? Did he? Did he really? But all the answers are... Oh, and I didn't mean to talk to her again.
Thanks, Lil. If you see that hunk of a lug, Lamont, put in a good word for me.
All right there, Isla.
Isla, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, I pronounced it wrong. The late King Oswin, when they When will they get around to replacing these with Queen Desdemona? Okay, so that doesn't say anything about his father. Okay, so no answers in here. All right, so let's go find Simon. Yeah, I feel like I sat here for too long. I'm gonna have to probably definitely edit some of that out because I feel I sat there way too long. Where was he? Is he at the docks? He's at the docks, isn't he? I don't remember now. I took so long to answer the stupid questions because I didn't want to get it wrong. I mean, my friend's future's the only thing at stake.
Oh, Diddums, my trusty valet, we've been so displaced by the war.
Yes, ma'am, we have.
It simply must stop by any means necessary.
The means necessary to stop war must at all times be relentless, ma'am.
How true, Diddums. Mark Goblin Twain, correct?
No, ma'am, his cousin Egbert.
Okay, the sounds of a large family starting their day can be heard through the flaps of the tent. Oh, it's our little goblin friend. The painter.
Hello there, Lil.
Seamus McGoblin, what brings you and your family to the docks?
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest or safest place to live.
But...
No, but this place is awful.
well, at least you're all together, right?
Oh, not so. One of our boys, teeny Tom McGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him.
That's probably the one they had after I gave him the paint job. Because if I remember right, I think in his thing where we gave him the job to do the paintings in the castle, he ended up going home and producing another child with his wife, so...
He should be arriving in the sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
What's his name? Tom? For sure, we'll see. Bribe me. For sure.
Of course, Mr. McGoblin.
I'll do anything for him. He's pretty
thanks,
cool.
Lil. You're one of the good ones.
I just gotta remember his kid's name. Okay, Monkey Island, Astrazaka? We get it. You don't need to literally point to your influences. Oh, Monkey Island's a good one.
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner. Find the queen and uncover a royal prize. How about you, young lady? Care to be a winner?
Simon, it's me, Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you.
Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
Sorry, ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before. Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Shady gambling? What are you doing here?
My mom got drafted to the front lines. Until she gets back, I've been staying with my Uncle Fredo. We kind of move all over, running different con games.
Oh, wonderful.
Never admit you're running a con.
I've got something from Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
All right, what's the hustle?
It's not a scam at all, ma'am. All you need to do is find the queen. She's one of the 3 cards you see in front of you.
Ooh, a little bit of a lag
keep an eye
spike.
on the prize.
Okay, let that settle. There we go. Just keep your eye. Okay. Okay, I
Where's
think
the
I know where it
queen?
is.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
You found the queen, you won the jackpot.
Woohoo! I'm usually pretty
You're
good at
making
those.
it too easy.
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
Yeah, I already told her.
This kid's terrible at running a swindle. Who taught him anyways? Oh, wait, I did. Am I the problem?
Yeah, you're the problem. Hate to break it to you. Now that can't be safe. Yeah, it's a cannonball. Or a bomb, I guess. It does have a fuse on it. Oh no, did he find his hat yet?
Mr. Fantastico! I haven't seen you around for a bit.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Well, that sucks. But you're back now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
Well, I'm happy you're home, and that you got to try on some fantastic hats.
But they were not fantastic enough. My journey, it continues. Also, your father gave me this letter to give to you.
Oh.
A letter from Dad.
Dear Lil, thanks for your last letter. I really enjoyed reading it, especially that joke you told. I told it to a couple of guys, who told it to a couple of other guys, who then told it to the captain herself. And they all agreed I wouldn't be allowed to tell jokes anymore. I hope everyone at home is doing well. I forgot that before I left for the war, I owed my bookie some money. I put 30 gold in this envelope so you can pay him back for me. His name is Fredo.
Didn't we already pay that back?
This war is tough, but they say there will be a ceasefire on St. Swithin's Day, so that's something to look forward to. But what's really keeping me going through the darkest moments is the thought of getting back to you. I love you, Lil.
Aw.
Please write back soon. Love, Dad.
I love you, Dad.
I better write back to him. Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
Okay, play it tough, write mushy letter. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe we should write... Let's do a mushy one, too. Lil will write a sentimental, affectionate letter to her father. Are you sure? Yes. Although, what if that makes him cry and then he can't? Oh, God. I hate when I see that.
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you think you could mail this letter for me, fantastically or otherwise?
Of course, child. I will search for a stamp for your letter that is so fantastic that it stops the postman in his tracks
No,
and
just
makes
a
him
regular
cry
stamp,
to the
please.
heavens, "Wow! Now that is one fantastic stamp!"
Or, you know, whatever's the cheapest.
This kid's terrible at running.
Oh, yeah. We don't have to give him the money. I think I already took care of that, though. But I cannot remember. Okay, so I'm going to head here just to see. Since it's already up on the map, we might as well just run here and look to see if there's anything. And I'll head to the dig site and then we'll go to our job. Little knocks, but there's no response. Okay, so we know that nothing happened there because I don't want to miss anything. So, and then we'll just head to the dig site and then we'll head to work for the day. Yeah, because it's Ash, the tavern. So let's head to the dig site real quick. She looks angry.
Lil, it's good that you're here. Wait, tell me, are we having this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
Mess with her, or let's just reassure her. Oh, there's no audio. That's weird. We're not stuck in a time loop. I don't mess with the chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever using it at the guard shed.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone. Not to mention the fact that those mages seem hell-bent on manufacturing another one.
I was going to say, I haven't really used it much.
What is with those mages? It seems like for every lovable stoner like Echo, there's 3 spooks like Tyronius these days.
That's an extremely perceptive observation. You're working the night shift again tonight, correct? I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools. Which one would you like me to upgrade?
Ooh. Oh no, how many do I have? Probably the truth spray.
It is done.
Gee, thanks. That's awesome.
I just hope it's not too little too late, considering what we're up against.
Wait, what?
What does that mean?
Just stay focused on the task at hand. That's all any of us can do.
That's still pretty vague.
I'm just trying to get us through this in one piece.
Fine, don't tell me.
Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
See, I'm glad I stopped there. I got a free upgrade. They probably did that since Garby's closed. Alright, let's go ahead and head to work. Head down to the shed to work the night shift. All unvisited locations will become unavailable. So we're good. We've been everywhere. So we'll go ahead and go there. Okay, so this is the one where we have to watch out for the monsters because it's the night shift. Okay, so we've read all this. Oh, wait, ghost. Now we've read the forest entities. Ghost. I think that's a new one. Not available. Frequency not available. Special attack not available. Weakness being make-believe. Alignment not available. Size not available. No such thing. Lycanthropes. We did werewolves. Mole people. We've read about that one. Necromancers. We read about vampires. We read about witches. Did we read about witches? I don't remember reading about the witches. So witches frequency is rare. Special attacks, spells, various weaknesses, water, fire, alignment, very good or very bad, size, human size. Though they are rare and often indistinguishable from regular folk, it is possible to encounter a witch whilst on guard duty. There are tests that can be done to confirm whether they are or are not a witch. For example, if the suspected witch weighs the same as a duck, it confirms they are made of wood and therefore a witch. In practical terms, witches are not so different from regular folk. However, beware ulterior motives. They often have a plan on the go, and their moral compass have the tendency to be, well, differently calibrated. Zombies, that's a new one. Frequency somewhat common. Special attack biting if they still have teeth. Weaknesses no match for a fast walker. Alignment neutral. Size a human size. So look, the only zombies we have around here are the old-timey slow-moving ones. Thank God. Treat them like sheep. Herd them around where you need them. They're relatively harmless. Not if they bite you. Just saying. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our crystals. We got a lot for the truth one. I wonder if there's an achievement for leveling up one of your things completely. Yeah, I should probably add more onto the X-ray as well. I couldn't remember what I had upgraded last. If we've got extra money, we might do the X-ray.
Why, hello, my dear. I'm just coming home from a long night tending the apple orchards. It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage. Will you let me pass?
You seem sus. I mean, let's talk to her.
I've got the first apples of what looks to be a very fruitful harvest.
Apples?
Tee-hee. Just a little gardening humor, dear.
Like
I'm using them to make a delicious
Wicked Queen?
pie. It's my absolute favorite recipe from my absolute favorite cookbook. See?
Cookbook.
I don't see how it could be a fruitful harvest this year. There's a war raging outside our walls. That can't have a positive impact on the orchards.
No, dear, you're right. The orchards were a bit sad. But still, a few good apples, and we should be able to make pies for every grown-up in the sprawl.
See, it sounds too good to be true. Let's try a truth serum, because plus I have tons of it, so... I might do an X-ray too.
With all of these candies wrapped in foil, I can fatten up the children of the sprawl. Then, with these delicious magical apples, I'll put the fat little piggies to sleep and bake them into delicious pies.
Yeah, you're not allowed in here. I wonder if I should waste my X-ray. She probably doesn't have anything on her. Shoot. There we go.
I don't mean to be rude, but are you a witch?
Oh, no, my dear. It's not rude at all. Of course I'm a witch. It would be rather dangerous being out all alone if I wasn't a witch, wouldn't it? Most people just assume I'm a witch. But it's nice to be asked.
I believe her that she's a witch.
I've never met a witch before.
Haven't you? I wouldn't be so sure. You may have known a witch all your life and just not known it.
Should we put her in jail? Maybe we should put her in jail. Or should we just not... Should we deny her? I feel like we should put her in jail. Let's send her away. She might do something bad if I send her to jail.
But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
You'll just have to take it somewhere else, sister.
All right. But before I go...
Don't curse me.
I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Wishing apple?
Yes. One bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
I'm gonna confiscate it.
Sure. Give me the apple.
I'm not gonna eat it, though.
All right, dear. But don't eat it until you...
Ah, shit.
Huh?
Oh, dear. Night-night, my darling.
I was hoping I could just confiscate it. I didn't know I was going to eat it. Upon eating the bewitched apple, Lil lost consciousness and died. Let's try that again.
Why, hello, my dear.
Okay, we'll skip past
it's
this.
Almost...
Talk to her.
I've got the...
I wasn't expecting Lil to actually eat the apple.
I don't see...
No.
Okay, use the truth spray. I thought I was just going to confiscate it. I mean, I knew it was probably poisonous, but... Okay, and then we'll talk to her. I still don't want to waste the x-ray.
I don't mean to be...
If I had an extra x-ray, I would have,
Cool.
I would have done it. Maybe I should stick her ass in jail then. I'll just turn her away.
But my plan...
You'll just have...
All right. I'll share...
Wishing apple?
Yes.
No.
No, thanks. I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
What a clever little girl you are.
Apparently not clever enough. I didn't know she was actually going to eat it. Okay, meat pies made out of kids. Well, that's a kinder surprise. You figured out her dastardly plan and did the right thing. Uh-oh. It's a big boy. It's that dude again.
It is the same little guardsman who denied Scary Tree Monster in a previous encounter. I am here today to attend a meeting at your puny and horribly decorated city hall.
Oh yeah, we told him to come back once he had plans made, but that turned out not to be the way to go.
I was successful in my bid to represent the constituents of Darkwood Forest on the outskirts of Caladar. You are now looking at Mayor Scary Tree Monster. I ran unopposed and threatened to stomp and thwomp any who entered the race against me. It was a landslide.
No wonder you ran unopposed. I wouldn't want to get stomped and or thwomped either.
Smart kid.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. Should I use a truth spray? I mean, I've only got 3 left, and I still got people to go. Let's talk to him one more time.
In my new capacity as an elected official, I have been in communication with Councilwoman S and Lieutenant Stryker.
Okay.
They each have plans to use my newfound political capital to achieve their goals. So many options for Mayor Scary Tree Monster.
Wow, you've been busy. Making connections and getting to know all the people? Sounds exciting.
Yes. It has been quite an adjustment for Scary Tree Monster, but I am doing my best. It is quite stressful.
Ooh, a little bit of a lag spike there. He said it is quite stressful, though. Okay, since he mentioned Striker and Ash, since he mentioned them, let's call Striker. Hopefully that's the right way to go.
Excellent. Mayor Scary Tree Monster will be an absolute asset in aiding our defenses at home. The mayor here should serve as an effective deterrent. His ability to both stomp and thwomp are the stuff of legend. Well done, Guardsman. Admit Mayor Scary Tree Monster without delay, for the sake of the Sprawl's defenses.
Okay, we'll let him through, because that's what we agreed to early on. And Striker does acknowledge that she talked to him.
Mayor Scary Tree Monster humbly accepts entry into the Sprawl.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear.
Lieutenant Striker promised the opportunity to stomp and thwomp any enemy who may come near. Stomp and thwomp!
I think that's a good thing. Yep, you connected Striker to her stompiest, thrompiest new recruit in the defense of the Sprawl. Good for you. Ooh. Zombies! They have teeth. Can I talk to him? Oh, I believe that.
Yep, they sure seem like a bunch of zombies to me.
What if I hit them with the whip? Can I hit them with the whip? Get out of here. Go that way.
They're wandering off. Bye, zombies!
They're harmless, but on average, you did the right thing. That's funny. I just thought, oh, let me hit him with the whip. It's a mole person.
Oh, hi. You must be Lil.
He looks familiar.
I was told to come to these gates so that I could be looked after by you. I'll be heading in now unless you need something else from me.
Yeah, we gotta talk, buddy.
So, who told you to come see me?
Aw, geez. It's kind of a top secret project I'm working on. I don't think I should say much more about it. It's on the up and up, but I'm afraid it's also pretty hush-hush.
Name and species?
Always the same. Poxitani Polly, mole person.
Let me just turn to mole person in the good old monster manual.
I am not a monster. I am a person. A mole person. If you prick us, do we not bleed?
I don't know.
That's a bad example. We don't bleed easily. Mole people have exceptionally fast healing, but that's pseudoscience for another impassioned speech. I am not a monster, and I do not care to be labeled as such. With that, I shall take my leave.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Goodbye.
No. You bastard. You committed a microaggression against mole people, and he rightly told you off. You shouldn't feel great about that. Okay, let's rewind that one. Let's rewind it. Yes. This is only the second time I've used this thing.
Oh, hi.
I also think he just did that to
So, who?
Aw, gee.
get in there. We'll trust him.
Top secret. Whoa. And they sent you straight to me, eh? Yep, that sounds about right. I'm kind of the best guardsman on the force these days.
That's not what I was told.
Rude.
What were you told?
I was told that you were trustworthy if a bit... Well, that's not important. I was told you were trustworthy.
Oh, so you can say rude things to me, but I'm not allowed to say rude things to you. True spray. In your face.
The GLA floated a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer walls to access essential supplies from the outside. I'm here to get the project started.
That's the Goblin Liberation Front, which is technically with the princess now. Okay, so long ago, a subset of humans and elves carved out a life law lived underground. The evolutionary branch began to change to accommodate their new existence. It became smaller, relying more heavily on their sense of smell and hearing than they should. Then their soon underdeveloped eyesight. In addition, their hands and fingers became more claw-like because of the digging. While considered disfigured and even monstrous by some people, please do not persecute the mole people. They're not to be punted. After all, without mole person labor and digging know-how, the sprawl would enjoy the world's greatest sewer system. So frequencies: common, special attack, digging, biting when provoked, weakness, daylight, alignment varied, small size. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll let him in, but let's talk to him one more time just to.
Wait a minute.
Go on.
Didn't I see you at the GLA? The
Yeah,
whole
that's who I thought that
traitor
was.
in our midst thing?
But he wasn't the traitor.
That was me. I always seem to get pulled into those lineups. One of the downsides of being a mole person.
Yeah, I never really understood the whole mole being a spy thing either.
Nobody knows, and it really hurts my feelings.
That's terrible. From now on, I'll make it my mission to use mole only to refer to mole people, or actual moles, not traitors or spies.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay, so we'll let him in because he's working with the princess. At least he should be. Her and her husband. Plus, they're supposed to be getting some supplies through to us.
I'll be off to take care of this top secret assignment. Thanks,
you
kid.
let slip.
I knew I was right to come to your gate.
Yep, 3 stars, okay. And the award. So you heard the details of the tunnel plan finally coming to fruition. Remember the one we first told you about in level 8? Go you. What's next?
Hello. Holy hell! You are actually a nightmare come to life.
It's like Freddy Krueger, Michael, and Jason all rolled in one.
Is it the belt?
What? No.
Is it the knife and the hockey mask?
And the knife glove. Yes.
Are you sure it's not the belt? Because I have a big job interview today, and I don't want anything to ruin it.
It's not the belt. So, what's your name?
Greaves. First name, Stabitha.
Stabitha Greaves. Okay.
Stabitha Greaves. Terrifying figure of utter horror. I do not have you on my list.
Oh, they don't know I'm coming.
Uh-huh.
And you said you had a job interview today in the sprawl?
Well, not in the sprawl, but cutting through would save me some travel time. I'm headed to the outdoor wilderness camp at Lake Scream and Die. I'm applying to be a camp counselor. Well, reapplying.
Do you think you're, dressed appropriately to be a camp counselor?
It is the belt, isn't it?
It's not the belt.
It's really not the belt.
Because I got it as a gift, and I'm only wearing it because I feel obligated.
Can we assume that anything I talk about in the future is 100% not belt related?
We can try.
I mean, see if we find anything on her. Nothing, damn it. I've only got one person left, but I don't want to waste all my
There's your
stuff.
problem right there. Looks like you got a demonic hex on your heart. Gonna be hard to get rid of that bugger. Seems to be written in a different language, so we're gonna need foreign parts to fix her.
Oh, I don't want it removed.
It gives me the unnatural strength and endless stamina I need to hunt down camp counselors in the woods at night.
I don't want to waste any more of my stuff. Let's call Striker.
The phone lines, they don't work. It looks like the wire was cut.
Yeah, you caught me. It's a thing I do to make sure the people I want to kill can't call for help.
But you don't want to kill me, right?
Depends on if you let me in or not. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Yeah, you're going to jail. You're a psycho. Not allowed.
Tabitha Greaves, you are hereby under arrest for the crime of wanting to kill a bunch of teenagers.
I don't want to kill them. It's just been my sole purpose, driven by demonic motivations.
Ooh, bad life spike. So, driven by demonic motivation since I was raised from the dead.
Save it for the courts. So long, Tabitha.
Sorry, I forgot I cut your phone line and didn't fix it. I hate to leave you vulnerable.
That's very considerate of you, Tabitha. How did you escape the guards taking you to prison?
Oh, I killed them. Anyways, guess I'm taking the long way to Lake Scream and Die. If I don't get the job, because I was running late, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Oh, God. What have I done?
Okay, so I don't know what I was supposed to do with that one. Your impulse to jail this horror show was correct, but as a result of your actions, a half-dozen guards were brutally murdered. So that's not great. Was there a way to stop her once and for all? I don't know what that would have been, so I'm not going to waste trying to go back.
We got a call
Ghostbusters.
there may or may not be something strange going on in your general vicinity.
Who are you now?
Ghost finders.
Okay, let's talk.
Ghost finders? So what, you find ghosts?
That's right.
People call us when they suspect some paranormal activities. We come in and we find out what's what.
Whoa, that's cool, I guess. I always heard that ghosts don't exist.
That is what all the experts say.
And the scholars.
And the historians.
And just about everyone else around this sprawl. But are you sure they don't?
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
But not 100%?
Well, not 100.
Boom! Ghost finders at your service.
Huh. Well, I mean, we've got the thing on ghosts. It says there's no such thing. It's the end of the night. There's a ghost behind them. Is it the king?
Oh my God! There's a ghost right behind you!
Nice try, kid. You gotta wake up pretty early to get the jump on the ghost finders.
Take a look for yourself if you don't believe me.
Oh my God! A ghost!
Let's get out of here!
You wieners.
My hour is almost come.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing, revenge my foul and most unnatural murder.
That's the king.
Murder? Who done it?
That villainous mage Tyronius Athanatos.
How?
With juice of cursed Hebenon in a vial, and in the porches of mine ears did pour the leprous distilment.
He poured poison in your ear? That's a really weird way to kill someone.
Remember me.
That was the king.
Whoa, I knew that Tyronius was no good, but this is another level.
That was a very helpful thing that just happened. Okay, so Ghost Finder achievement. You were visited by the ghost King Oswin and heard some Shakespeare. So we got the full thing on that one. So there's only one we didn't get right, which was the killer. But you were visited by the actual ghost of King Oswin, and you've learned more about the full extent of Tyronius's evil plans. I knew he was a bad dude.
It is imperative that you invite me in. The sun is coming up.
No. Who? Okay.
You again. You're the most blatant vampire I've ever seen. I'm not gonna invite you in. Also, stop putting it that way. It's creepy.
So rude. Are you sure you won't hear me out?
Okay, look, I'll hear you out.
After our last interaction, you know, the one where you wasted my evening counting that infernal bag of rice, I met my lovely bride, Myrna, who now waits for me with a group of
Why
our
does the
close
name
friends
sound
and
familiar?
family to tie the knot in the vampire crypt. Please, invite me in for eternal love's sake.
I need more info.
It just sounds so creepy when you ask me to invite you in. Like every human instinct tells me not to. Just give me more to work with, Heine.
That name sounds familiar.
Well, Lil, as you may or may not know, in addition to being a vampire, yes, I said it, I am a chiropractor for creatures of the night. We feel pain too. Good lumbar support is rare these days.
Okay, continue.
Well, I wish to continue to be a pillar of my community. I wish to marry the love of my life, Myrna, and we hope to start a family together someday.
How?
Can vampires be dads?
I mean, I wasn't really looking to have the talk with you tonight.
Ack! Not what I meant. I think I've got enough to go on now.
Finally, I can still make it!
No.
I'm just not buying what you're selling. And oh, look, the
I
sun
mean,
is
Myrna
coming
sounds
up.
familiar, but I don't.
Oh,
Ooh. I have a feeling that would have happened regardless. Okay, level 10. Oh, almost all the way. Due to your good job performance of 3.76, you were paid 20 gold for this shift. So we have 55. That's not a lot. That's enough to get another equipment upgrade, but it's also not a lot to buy some of those diamonds, and we ran out. We used quite a few of them last night, so... Formal greeting, tacos! I really want to say this.
Let me guess. We're finally gonna have the best friend taco party I've been dreaming about since level 5.
Excuse me, what?
You're not a part of this, Chuck.
Lil, I have something important to discuss with you.
Oh god, what is it?
Desi, I know we talked about this, but are you sure? Lil's done a lot for us.
Wait, her necklace is
I am
weird.
not having this conversation again. It is entirely inappropriate what you've been put through. That is why tomorrow will be your last guard shift.
What?
But we're at war. I've been doing a good job, I think. I feel like in lots of little ways I've been,
Should have said
I don't
necklace,
know,
but
changing the
probably
course
doesn't
of fate.
change anything.
Desi, sure, she's a kid. And no, it's probably not fair. But she's proven she's more than meets the eye plenty of times. You were the reason I asked her to uncover the spy in the GLA.
True as that may be, it's time she was relieved of her duty.
Where is all of this coming from? I thought we were, you know, friends.
Friends? With you? Someone who has been acting in her own self-interest against the crown? Tyronius has told me the true nature of your character.
Ah.
Tyronius? He's nuts, and he gives off real main villain energy. Why would you believe anything that creepy ghoul factory has to say?
Because he has accepted the role as my advisor.
He's your 4th advisor?
4th, and perhaps only, if the other 3 remain so utterly useless.
You're gonna fire Stryker? I mean, I get Shit Cannon Ash and Malcolm, but don't you think it's better to, have multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions?
Not anymore. And neither does Tyronius. He also thinks it is time for this little game to be over.
These don't sound like your words.
She's right, honey. They don't.
Listen to me. I have made my decision. Tomorrow will be your final shift. We will not suffer those who speak against the Queen of the Sprawl.
Desdemona, listen to yourself.
I will not be spoken to like that by a filthy...
She pauses.
I'm sorry. I'm under so much pressure. I need to lie down. I don't feel quite like myself right now. Lil, I'm sorry, but it's almost time for the end. Chuck, take me home.
Resist.
This doesn't make any sense. I have worked my ass off for you and the bloody sprawl, not to mention the idiot triplet advisors, and now you're following that Tyronius asshole's advice? Fine, I quit.
You can't quit. You were already relieved of duty.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, Lil. I'll try to talk to her. Good night.
I wonder if mentioning the necklace would have done anything. I noticed it after I had already selected my answer. Okay, so which? Lil had foiled Brunhilde, the morally questionables, to say the least, planned to fatten the children of the sprawl with candy and then bake them into pies. The witch left in a huff. She took a hard look at her scheme and really thought about why people were so often disgusted at the idea of eating pies made out of children. So she pivoted and created a line of vegan apple pies. After months of tweaking a recipe to perfection, she baked some of the most incredible pies you've ever tasted. She made the cover of the Sprawl Tatler newspaper, was declared best new restaurant, and there was much rejoicing. The Scary Tree Monster, enlisted by Lieutenant Stryker, Scary Tree Monster, was assigned wall duty where he was free to stomp and thromp his moss-covered heart's content. While he enjoyed himself immensely at first, he had a nagging feeling that there was somewhere he was supposed to be. His big meeting at the Sprawl City Hall. How could he have forgotten? Lieutenant Stryker tricked Mayor Scary Tree Monster. She knew he could be distracted employing his love of stomping and thromping long enough to miss a vote on the controversial new bill, a bill that included, among other things, plans to cut down his darkwood forest on the outskirts of Caladar. Mayor Scary Tree Monster arrived at City Hall too late to stop the bill, used darkwood forest lumber to build orphanages for sick and injured children separated from their parents by the war, and help them get their parents back from being signed into law. This was the lowest point in Mayor Scary Tree Monster's political career. Zombies. As the zombie horde meandered away from the sprawl, one of the undead amblers strayed from the pack. This zombie found himself wandering into a party at a beach house of the crystal shore of Lake Inez. Amazingly, he was the former owner of the house and was quickly recognized by the two of his former employees at the party. They knew the guests would be alarmed at seeing their former friend in his current zombified form, so they came up with a harebrained scheme to pretend that he wasn't a zombie and began to move him from room to room, waving and nodding him at the unsuspected party guest. What? Oh, that's from a movie. Something with Bernie's, isn't it? Unfortunately, since he was a zombie and not just a corpse, this whimsical reenactment of the movie Weekend at Bernie's, that's it, took a dark turn. The zombie immediately bit his two former employees, turning them both into brain-hungry monsters. The three spent the remainder of the party biting and turning the other guest. That zombie would have been the perfect host, except for one small thing. He was undead. Mole person. With the arrival of Puxatawny Polly, the build a secret tunnel to get supplies from the outside plan could officially get underway. The project was completed in record time, with team leader Polly attributing some of its success to having had the opportunity to unpack and talk through the secret plan on his way into the city. For the first time in months, substantial amounts of food made its way into the sprawl. Right. Okay, Stabitha Greaves arrived at the camp of Lake Scream and Die just after nightfall. All the campers were asleep in their cabins, and the counselors were gathered down by the water for an end of summer bash. Over a roaring bonfire, the counselors went around the circle, playing guitar and singing and talking about their favorite memories from the summer. Some of them mentioned the outdoor games, others mentioned hooking up with other counselors, and one person even mentioned enjoying the camp food. Yuck. But not one of them mentioned what happened to Stabitha. It seemed to Stabitha, concealed in the bushes, that they had really enjoyed themselves the night that she died. How they laughed when they tormented and teased her until she couldn't take any more of their laughing and ran out into the darkness, fell off of a cliff and down onto the rocks at the bottom of the quarry. Oh, how she screamed out for help for anyone to help, but no one could hear her because they were all too busy laughing. As the fire died down and the sound of the last poorly played guitar chord hung in the air, Stabitha Greaves emerged from the bushes and ran towards the terrified group of camp counselors. One by one, she hunted them down and picked them off as they screamed in terror. Screaming was all anyone could hear, except, of course, for Stabitha. She was too busy laughing to notice. I wonder what the way to stop her was. Needless to say, she didn't make it all the way through the 90-day probation period and didn't get the camp counselor job. The Ghost Finders. The Ghost Finders were never again able to replicate their trick of making the ghost of King Oswin appear, nor were they able to convince anyone that they actually did it in the first place. As a result, the duo was forcibly committed to the Sisters of Charity Psychiatric Hospital for the differently minded and delusional. Count Heinrich von Pyre. Oh, we didn't get anything on that one. With Count Heinrich von Pyre reduced to a pile of ash, Myrna Herkin was stood up at the altar. On the plus side, she was also freed from the Count's curse and control, and eventually rekindled a romance with her old fling, Jonathan. They got married and had a son named Quincy. They were a very boring family. The Sprawl lost one of its best chiropractors that night. Rest in peace, Heinrich. You were too beautiful for this world. But he tricked that woman into marrying him. So the Night Shift 2 completed a level 10. So we are now on level 11.
And the already spread thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfed. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement. You're listening to the Morning Brawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast. This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
Why did we have to do that? We had plenty of food. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end it there, everyone. When we start back, we'll be hitting level 11. We did pretty good that last playthrough, although I wish I could have figured out what to do with Stabitha, but I didn't want to use the chronometer again because I don't want to use that too many times because I'm afraid something bad will happen to Lil. So please leave me a comment down below, leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.